What's up, baseball fans? So we have finally reached the end of the prospect rankings for 2020, and in this video, I'm going to focus on the pitchers. So let's not waste any time, let's get to the rankings. At number 5, I have Forrest Whitley. Coming in first on this list is someone that was actually closer to the top of many lists before 2019, Forrest Whitley. An absolutely horrible 2019 season really dropped him down a peg on most rankings though. However, there is still a ton to like with Whitley. He's got a plus fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup, which is very good because not many pitchers have 4+ pitches. His fastball will sit in the upper 90s, a slider in the upper 80s that has tight break, a 12-6 curveball with late bite, along with a changeup that fades out of the strike zone extremely well. He possesses a cutter that sits in the low 90s that can be very effective. What really held Whitley back in 2019 though was below average control and command, which led to over 6.5 walks per 9 innings. This led to a change in his delivery that saw him move to the third base side of the rubber along with a higher release point. Overall in the minors in 2019, he posted a 7.99 ERA and a 1.72 whip across 60 innings. Those are awful numbers, but he still struck out 86 guys, which resulted in an average of 13 strikeouts per 9. Another bright note is he pitched in the Arizona Fall League afterwards and performed incredibly better. He threw 25 innings across 6 starts and posted a 2.88 ERA, a 1.24 whip, and 11.5 strikeouts per 9. If he can keep up that kind of production, he should be able to reach the majors rather soon. At number 4, I have Mize. At number 4 is the number 1 overall pick of the 2018 draft, Mize. He's got very good tools across the board. Starting off with the fastball, it can get into the high 90s consistently, but sits more around the mid 90s, and he uses it effectively all over the plate. His best pitch overall though is his splitter, which has incredible late action and gets a ton of strikeouts. He accompanies this with a plus slider that has good action, as well as a solid cutter he uses along with his fastball. What makes him so good though is the plus control he possesses, and he can locate all of these pitches very effectively. In 2019, he actually threw a no-hitter in his first start at AA. After a solid May in which he only gave up 7 runs over 35 innings, he was removed from a start in June after reporting some shoulder soreness, and after returning in July, he didn't have close to the same effectiveness. Overall, though, in 2019, he posted a 2.55 ERA and a 0.94 whip over about 110 innings. If he can stay healthy moving forward, he has the potential to be the future ace of the Tigers sooner rather than later. At number 3, I have Nate Pearson. At number 3 is one of the hardest throwing guys in the minors, Nate Pearson in the Blue Jays system. Drafted 28th overall in the 2017 draft out of Central Florida Community College. Like I said, he throws hard, toting a fastball that touches triple digits often, thanks in large part due to his athleticism, solid and repeatable mechanics, and a large frame at 6'6" and 245 pounds. Along with the fastball, he has a plus slider that has tight spin and late break. He also does have a solid changeup, but he doesn't use it too often, along with an okay curveball, but he rarely uses that. In 2019, from high A to AAA, he made 25 starts, throwing 101 innings and posting a 2.30 ERA, a whip of 0.88, and he struck out 119 batters, which averaged out to about 10.5 strikeouts per 9. A young and talented Blue Jays team could possibly make some noise this season, and with Pearson very close to reaching the majors, that's a scary thought. At number 2, I have Jesus Lizardo. At number 2 is Jesus Lizardo from the Athletic System, who was drafted in the 3rd round back in the 2016 draft. He actually needed Tommy John surgery right before being drafted, but since coming back from that, he has shown tremendous promise. He already has a fastball that can easily get close to triple digits, along with natural sink on it. He has one of the best changeups in the minors, as it's incredibly deceptive and fades out of the strike zone extremely well. He also has a decent 1-7 curveball that should get better over time, but as of right now, he's still working on being more confident with it. Along with this, he's very athletic and has a mature presence on the mound. In 2019, from rookie ball to AAA, he started 9 games and threw 43 innings overall, posting an ERA of 2.51 along with 57 strikeouts, which averaged to be about 12 strikeouts per 9 innings. He even came up to Oakland in September, where he was used out of the bullpen late in games, and he pitched extremely well, not allowing a run in his last 4 appearances and striking out 10 batters over 6 innings. He even pitched 3 scoreless innings in the wild card game against the Rays, striking out 4. Simply put, if Lizardo can just stay healthy, this guy has a heck of a future. At number 1, I have Mackenzie Gore. Coming in at number 1, no surprise here, Mackenzie Gore out of a deep Padres system. Simply put, this guy is just nasty. Drafted 3rd overall out of Whiteville High School in North Carolina in the 2017 draft, Gore has ace caliber stuff written all over him. He has a super high leg kick that helps him generate a ton of force on his pitches. He's got a plus fastball that sits anywhere from 91 to 96, a plus slider that has tight spin, and a plus curveball that has a 1 to 7 drop, both being capable of being strikeout pitches. He also has a plus changeup that just drops out of the zone, but he actually doesn't use that as often. Along with this, he has solid control and he works very quickly. One thing scouts would like for him to do, though, is hold runners a bit more effectively, but overall, this guy has the potential to be the ace for the Padres for a long time. So those are my top pitching prospects heading into 2020. If you have missed any of my other prospect rankings, be sure to check them out. But that's all I got for right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.